The Cairo Opera House plays a significant role in the cultural movement that is taking place in Egypt. Please stay tuned.
Within the activities of the Cairo Opera House diverse program, the Cairo Classical Music Ensemble presented a concert entitled Echoes of Songs for violin, cello and viola, accompanied by the opera instrument by professional Egyptian and foreign musicians.
From Austria. I'm an Austrian violinist, and I have been abroad for 4 years. So I went to Spain and Ireland, and then I came to Cairo, and I played with the symphony orchestra last year. And since 2 months, I'm actually back in Austria, but I come for the Cairo Classical Ensemble concerts. We started rehearsals 1 week ago, and we basically, everyone comes and prepares his part at home, and then we come together and we try to put everything together, all the voices, and create a story together, basically. In this program now, I love most the Mendelssohn Quartet, because it's just such a classical piece for the string quartet, and it has such big power, actually. I love the power. And yes, the Dvorak you will hear in the second part. It's amazing as well, because these are actually love songs that he wrote for singers, but then arranged for string quartets. Of the different cultures, you hear different music and different styles of music, different traditional music. So here the Arabic music is completely different than the Austrian folk music, or in Ireland they have traditional Irish music, and the violin plays a big role. And I think through all these different styles and sounds, you create your own sound somehow. very special. Like, just every audience is different. In each country it's different. Some are loud, they are screaming in between or applauding in between the movements, which is actually not usual. Like in Austria, the audience is very calm and very laid back. Everything has to be quiet and it's very strict. And here everything is kind of more relaxed. I like this. The organization is completely different, so everything is not as well organized as in my country, I would say. But everything is more relaxed, not that strict, I think, and it's very diverse. There are lots of musicians and dancers and the opera, and I like this. It's very alive, actually. It's very lively. Yes, yes, it's very inspiring. I would love to dive into different styles. So I'm classical educated, but I'd love to dive into other styles and folk music and traditional Arabic music as well. And yes, it needs a lot of dedication and a lot of hours of practice, and yes, you have to really keep going. Sometimes it's pretty hard, but I think then if you play a concert and you feel the energy is coming, then you realize why you do all of this.
A classical musical concert gathered some of the most beautiful string instruments in a dazzling strong performance, which gained the appreciation of the audience enjoying a classy night. Shurub Bikir, Cultural Magazine.
Egypt is linked with special cultural relations with other nations.
As part of the Ministry of Culture's plan aimed at building bridges of communication with various countries of the world, El Gomhoriya Theatre hosted a concert entitled Rebetiko Music in Egypt on the occasion of the National Day of the State of Greece in cooperation with the Greek Embassy in Cairo and the Foreign Cultural Relations sector. The concert was held with the participation of singers Zaccaria Carones, Saviria Mariola, Digna Corossi, accompanied by an orchestra of 10 musicians under the supervision of Thomas Constantino.
It was an amazing experience for me to sing in this wonderful theater, and I must thank our ambassador for the invitation, and it was amazing that the people was so exciting with this music. I think that our music is similar, and I like it very much. Thank you. This dance called Zeibekiko is the national dance of Greece, I think. You know, Mikis Theodorakis, a great composer of Greece, had this dance, or in Zorba with Sirtaki and these dances, is the national dance of Greece. So I know to dance. If you invite me, I will be here. Okay, but I'm coming here in Egypt. I have many friends here. I'm coming in Patriarchion too. And okay, who knows? Maybe another time we will meet again.
The program included a musical performance for the famous Rebetiko, which is a style of Greek folk music with a strong symbolic, ideological and artistic character. In 2017, the Rebetiko music was included in the representative list of the Greek Intangible Cultural Heritage in UNESCO.
It was a wonderful evening, thanks to the Greek ambassador to Cairo. It was absolutely unexpected. The voices were brilliant, the repertoire was amazing, and it transported at least me back to my childhood. It was really lovely. It was like being for a few hours back in Greece. Absolutely right, and this is a music that comes because we are celebrating our national day. It's 200 years, more or less now, that we had wars with Turkey, and the music is a little bit the Greek soul of having traveled in the Levant, in the Bosphorus, in Alexandria. So it carries a little bit of all that. And the nostalgia, and they usually say yesterday it's a country a little bit less visited, but through music we all have a feeling for it. And it connects us wherever we are. What was amazing tonight was that everybody knew the words of the last song. So it was really lovely. Well, I hope so too, but it's also very, very close to the way the Egyptian music and the Arabic music is. So I think that's why it appeals so much.
National Day is celebrated here in Egypt, for sure, it will include the performances of the great intangible Greek cultural and musical heritage, in which these kind of events can build bridges and communication between different nations. Shuruq Bikir, Cultural Magazine.
Egypt and especially the Ministry of Culture is always keen on honoring its icons and stars.
As part of a series of artistic concerts organized by the Cairo Opera House, headed by Dr. Lamia Zayed, to revive the artistic heritage of the pioneers of music and singing in Egypt and the Arab world, the National Arab Music Ensemble presented a Wahhabiyat concert on the Arab Music Institute Stage Theater, led by Maestro Dr. Mustafa Hilmi. The Wahhabiyat comes in tribute to the works of the late legendary musician Muhammad Abdul Wahab, which came within the framework of the Opera House's role aimed at developing artistic taste. This is also in addition to its role in introducing new generations to the artistic heritage that formed an important part of the history and conscience of the Egyptian and Arab people, and in commemoration of the works of the late artist Muhammad Abdul Wahab. The Arab Music Ensemble presented a collection of songs and melodies by Abdul Wahab, the musician of generations, which he sang and composed for other singers from the stars of the beautiful artistic age. Among these songs are الليل لما خالي, or The Night is Empty, and Nahr al-Khalid, or The Eternal River, Amal Hayati, or The Hope of My Life. These songs were together with many other ones as well. These songs are sung by male and female stars of the Arab Music Ensemble: Ghada Adam, Ines Azzeddin, Ahmad Assam, Ahmad Iffat, and Hanan Assam. Abdul Wahab earned the title the Musician of Generations, and it is considered an accurate title in the history of Egyptian music because of the brilliance of his talent, which extended over generations. The great musician left behind an artistic imprint that had a high artistic effect on different generations. It is noteworthy that the National Arab Music Orchestra was established with the aim of reviving the heritage of Arab music and presenting the various traditional and lyrical as well as musical forms to the audiences of Arab music through a group of the most skilled musicians and distinguished voices from heritage preservers, with high-end performances at the collective and individual levels, so that new generations can get to know Arabic music heritage and to preserve it from extinction. It is noteworthy that the National Arab Music Orchestra was established with the aim of reviving the heritage of Arab music and presenting the various traditional and lyrical as well as musical forms to the audiences of Arabic music through a group of the most skilled musicians and distinguished voices from heritage preservers, with high-end performances at the collective and individual levels, so that new generations can get to know Arabic music heritage and to preserve it from extinction.
Well, with this, my dear viewers, we come to the end of this episode of our program, Culture Magazine. I hope you've enjoyed being with me. Please wait for me in the next episode. Until then, it's goodbye.